Welcome back to American Truck Simulator! Choo choo! That's a train, but I can't tell the difference. Alright. Well, once again, it has been a few days since I've last played. I believe I have saved it under butt stuff. Yes. So, let's get back into the swing of things. We just, all that's here is driving. I still don't get it. Why do you people watch this? It's shocking to me. I'm just talking about butt stuff mostly, and you're just like, yeah, I like listening to this guy talk about butt stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that's good for you. Let's turn on some music. Maybe we'll start with Caramel Shades. Oh my God, this is all the blues we need for today. So we're back up in Elko, it looks like. I don't really remember what the hell I did. Do we want to maybe just take a nap first? Yeah, let's take a nap and get gas first, and then we can pick up a job. We're back to our good old pink and orange truck as well. I've missed it. Woo! Woo! That was fun. So what could I possibly even talk about today? I feel like I've explored every ounce of my body in terms of random topics. Oh my God, fucking their brakes and shit. Anyway, oh, go faster! Wow, now we're gonna have to get cut off by a fucking caravan. Oh my God, what are you doing, truck? Truck, I swear to God, you better go forward. Right the fuck now. Sometimes, truck just doesn't understand me. We're back to this good old Elko diner. We're gonna take a nap. The 50s. See you in the morning. Or midday, I suppose. We have 16 grand, which is more than our usual amount. But, we still have to pay loans. Which is never fun. We're gonna get gas. Oh lordy, just turn. Whoa, woo. So how's your day been? I haven't talked about much. I've just been complaining. Maybe that's just today. Maybe I'm in a complaining mood. You fucking pig farmers. Why? Fucking Mickey Rourke, though. Watched another Nick Nolte movie recently. Although it was so boring, I totally forgot what the name was. But it came out in like 2002. It was about him being in France, and he like committed it was like a crime thriller movie, except in the end, spoilers, he didn't need to commit the crime because he won all his money gambling. It was fucking stupid. And then there's just like so boring. All right, what? You know what? Let's go to Santa Cruz. I don't even know if we've been to Santa Cruz yet. Let's do this one. We're gonna take a fucking backhoe or whatever it's called. Oh, sick. Sick, damage me. Oh, I'm so good at this game. Oh, you know, I don't remember how old I was, but I loved construction equipment back when I was a very small child and would go to the Blockbuster and, like, rent construction shows or something. It was just like, what? Guys just jacking off into a pile of bricks, but I would just like get these things and like, yeah, look at this fucking bulldozer, isn't it big? I was like, yeah, it is big. That's damn right. Except I wouldn't know what the word damn was because I was like 2 or something. Oh, construction equipment. It's always pretty cool. Look at their sheer power. Except now I just see construction as a pain in the dick. It's always in the fucking way. There's only 2 seasons in Minnesota, winter and road construction. And even in winter, there's still road construction. It's stupid. Just like, oh, we don't need to finish this before it gets cold. Nah, we'll just leave it for spring. It's like, god damn it, now there's only 1 lane on this major avenue that I take. And it's like, well, fuck me. What are we supposed to do now? Alright, so there's this one avenue. Let me paint you a picture, tell you a story about how much I hate this bullshit. But they're revamping this main avenue by where I live. And so it's where I get off the highway back in Minneapolis. And so, like, you turn off there, but there's three roads that merge into one. All coming from, like, the south, but, like, slightly different directions. And they all have different lights, so they're green at different times. So one person goes and the next person goes. But the one I'm turning from, because that's the one that comes in from the highway, that one, it always goes green last. And because they're doing construction on this road, there's only, like, 2 lanes instead of 4. So it's, like, cut down by half. So they back up the traffic at the green light, because when we're last, people are like, oh yeah, we'll just keep going. So then I'm stuck here on my turn lane, and I just physically can't turn because it's just blocked up with people, and I would just be sitting in the middle of the intersection. And there's, like, it just doesn't turn green fast enough, the light ahead of us, where everyone is already merged, and it's just bullshit. So I've just started going a different way now. But hopefully they'll get that road construction done eventually. It's like, yeah, why would we wait for that other lane of pussies? God. Fuck. Dick. Motherfucker. Cocksucker. I'm over here, fuckface. So silly. At least they fill potholes. You know, I'm never gonna be angry for people doing some road construction because there's like a 2-foot deep pothole, and it's like, I don't want to fall into that. That's a pain. It hurts the car. You don't want that. So we're back on the road again. Ugh. Oh, break my neck while I'm here. Watched a movie last night. That was about something. And that something would be utterly silly. But it was a ghetto movie, which, I mean, I don't know how else to categorize it. Besides on Netflix, if you go under dramas and you click the subgenres category and you just go to social issues dramas, that's where all the black people are. That's pretty much everything that's in there. It's like, oh yeah, we're in the ghetto, motherfucker. And it's like, this is every movie that's in here. Some of them are absolutely hilarious, though. Like, I just go there when I want to see some really bad preaching movies. Like, so the one I watched last night was about a 90s kid, or a kid now in 2015 that was a 90s nerd, but then ended up selling dope. And then like, the last 5 minutes were, like, his application essay to Harvard, because he was apparently smart. And, like, the rest of the movie had this silly, like, overtone. It was like, oh, haha, they're 90s geeks, and they're, like, talking about Will Smith and shit. And I'm like, you make fun of Will Smith, motherfucker? I was like, god damn it. But then they just, like, get into selling dope, and then the Harvard essay is like, you wouldn't be asking me if I was white. And I was like, god damn it. Fuck off. It's just really how the movies just take a straight downturn. They just drive right off the fucking cliff when it gets preached. It was like, alright, that was a fine movie. You know, the actors were all fine. The story was quirky and a little silly. You know, I'm not a huge fan of that sort of thing, but it was fine. And then it was like, and now let's tell you why black people are mistreated in America. It's like, I got that already. I don't need you to tell me it again. But isn't it just a thing? But then this other social issue drama movie that I saw in a little while ago that I just love to death now is called Consensual. C-O-N-S-I-N. And I forgot how to spell the rest of it, but consensual instead of consensual. And really, just the plot of the movie is, it was all part of my master plan, because holy shit, that movie is what I would describe as what Tommy Wiseau tried to make The Room to be, except with slightly better acting, which makes it all the more worse. But it's still just absolutely hilarious. Like, you can just imagine him saying, this is real life, this could happen to you. But oh my god, it's just hilarious. I'll try and, but How can it be rape if it's your wife? That's all you need to know. Oh my god. And then it just like you can't expect what's coming. Nobody can. It's impossible. It's just there and then the flippy floppy. It was a man and then it was a wolf. Flippy floppy. That's of course from Vampire in Brooklyn with Eddie Murphy, which it's not the greatest Eddie Murphy movie, but it's all right. Well, flippy floppy. He was a wolf and then he was a man. It's the same as when this lady came up to my door and then she was a man. Flippy floppy. So stupid. Beep beep. You know, I just spent like the last 5 minutes driving on the edge of the road, like the whatever it's called, the part of the road where you're not supposed to be in. Like the far right edge. Are you gonna merge like that? You gonna do me like that, motherfucker? How can it be rape if it's not if it's your wife? It's like who knows? Director, you silly goose. Oh, I hit the edge a little bit, but I don't think anything happened. Oh, look at that. The colors. Oh, is that from Walmart? Oh, that one hurt. 7% damage. We're gonna have to get fixed up probably before our next job. At least I'd appreciate it, because you know you just make like one mistake and you throw your fucking money down the toilet. And it's like how I spent like $20 on CS:GO cases the other day. You know, so like fuck it, why not? I'm totally gonna open a knife, no kappa. But I didn't open a knife. Spoilers, I opened like 8 blues and like 1 purple. This is an awkward place to be for this red light. Me and this other truck don't know what the fuck's going on. Even he's over the line. No right turn. Oh, that would be onto the wrong side of the highway. Should we do it anyway? Maybe someday. Maybe someday we'll just go crazy and play GTA American Truck Simulator. Whip out your gat and go kill some gangbangers. Okay. So clearly I'm not like caught up in all the ghetto culture. I don't know what I would call it, man. But like in this movie last night about the 90s geek, it was, they said this guy repeatedly used crab ass nigga to refer to a crib. I was like, this is hilarious. Crab ass nigga. It's because crabs are red? Like, I don't... Crabs. Yeah, I don't want crabs. Please give me your crabs. That's always a fun conversation in Civilization, isn't it? Like, hey, do you want some of my crabs? Like, no, Billy, I don't want your crabs, you filthy slut. But then he's gonna give me his crabs anyway, so what am I gonna do? Don't force your crabs upon me. How can it be giving you crabs through rape if you're your wife? Who knows? In that movie. What else? What else have I done in like the 4 days since I've last played American Truck Simulator? I've just kind of done my thing. Go to school, play the video games. Woo! You know, I was rendering out like, what is it, like American Truck Simulator episode 11 or something. What the fuck was that? The first 5 seconds, like, this is gonna get real meta, but what the fuck am I saying most of the time? Because I go back and like look through it a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about? Because I don't know. I don't know. I'm just here talking. Just turn off my brain and move my lips to make syllables and consonants and vowels. Did you know you can't spell Super Bowl without super vowel? We still don't have to go to a way station. It's been a little while. I feel like I'm going a little bit slower. Maybe that's the damage. Maybe that's me just being stupid. But we're in an 80 going 52. Goodbye, cop. Have fun. Do you want to ride on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo? I still don't. I just want to analyze that line. This is, of course, from the, like, late 70s song, Rhinestone Cowboy by Glenn Campbell. It's like, Rhinestone Cowboy riding out in a star-spangled, riding out on a horse riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, and it's like, what could that mean? Is it important that it's star-spangled? What is a star-spangled rodeo? You know, I've never been to a rodeo. Are they popular? I don't know. But then he was also talking about, like, don't turn on the parking brake. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna get wherever I want on my subway token and $1 tucked in my shoe. And it's like, how are you gonna get across the country in that, Glenn Campbell? What are you gonna do? But he's saying he's like got a buck in his pocket or his shoe. For some reason it's in his shoe, I don't know. Maybe he's not wearing pants with pockets. What the hell is he wearing in that case? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't get stolen in your shoes? But shoes get stolen? Fuck, I don't know. But anyway, he's also talking about, like, calls coming in over the phone from people he doesn't even know, and it's like letters and cards coming in from people he doesn't know, and offers coming over the phone. So it's like, if he's getting all these offers, why does he only have $1 in his shoe? I don't get it. This man has such an opportunity to make a career for himself doing whatever the fuck a star-spangled rodeo man does. And he's not using that opportunity to better improve himself. And yeah, that's just a crime. You could say it's a sin or consensual. But I'm really into birds. That's not true. I was going to say I digress, but then I was like, egress is close to digress, and egress is a bird, so I like birds. In conclusions, they don't reach. I'm not to put your hand in the cup and take a penny. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. In the mouth? Elem putus muscat vera. It's the only thing of Latin I know. The elephant fears the mouse. Remember that, kids. Because I won't. Anyway, so back to being meta. What the fuck did I just say? I was going on a rant about a 70s song about Glenn Campbell. I don't get it. We're still going exceptionally slow. Do we need to rest? No, we won't need to rest. Will we need to get gas? Doesn't look like it. So we'll be fine if I just keep doing whatever the fuck I'm doing, apparently. Except we gotta pay attention because we have to turn off up here. And I would also not like to crash into this car. Shocking, right? No, I don't want to crash. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright, we made it. We made it fine. Oh, okay. So this exchange right here, the one where I'm like turning on. Fuck. Okay. So, anyway, this turn, where we just exited, this is called a cloverleaf, like exchange or whatever, or merge intersection. I don't know. Either way, it's a cloverleaf something or other. So it's like, it looks like a cloverleaf. I don't know if you get the four inside thingies, and I just tried to point at it as if you could see it, but clearly you can't, because I don't have the magic fingers. But like, as you can see, it's a little tough for trucks because you can't go fast around some of those turns. Like, even on some other cloverleaf exchange, even a car, you have to slow down to like 30. It's like, this is a pain in the dick. But sometimes you just gotta love them. They make it really easy to know exactly which one you have to turn on. It's like, yeah, I gotta go on West 823. I doubt that's a fucking highway, but so you're like, yeah, all right, I'll get off. I'll get off right here. It's like so easy. It's so valuable. It's also a compact interchange. It's like, oh, except for trucks. Trucks suck because they have to go like 15 around it, and it's like, well, how is a truck supposed to accelerate uphill going around a 270-degree turn onto a highway where everyone else is going 60? It's like, well, this is just a pain. This is not the most real. I'm carrying a fucking backhoe. What the fuck? How am I supposed to do that with a backhoe? You ever see the Amish on the road in their wagons? It's always interesting. Those silly Amish. I doubt that's a problem for people not in the Midwest, but it's the Amish. They're just like off in the woods sometimes in their horse-drawn carriages, and just like, hey, what's up? That's about all that goes. You know, so I volunteer at the zoo, in the Minnesota Zoo, and I do see some very, very interesting people occasionally. Not everybody's pretty interesting. You know, you get the standard families most of the time. Bring the kids, have some fun, spend a morning or afternoon before they go take a nap, stuff like that. But then there's like the weird, or not weird, unusual, more rare. We're in Stockton, but more rare groups of people that come in. So I see like the Hasidic Jews or whatever. They just show up in like their fancy schmancy beers and their hats and it's like, well, this is nifty. But why are they here on a Saturday? That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? I don't know. Well, I'm not one to judge. I can't tell them how to spend their Saturdays. If they want to come join at the zoo, of course I'll let them. I'll talk to them. I'll tell them what little I know about the animals there. Bow. Bow. You ever seen a shark eat a fucking fish in front of your eyes? That was a little weird. But that barracuda deserved it. Because he's an idiot. Anyway. But as well as I see the Amish on the road. Amish aren't likely to come into the zoo. So I expect they're like Mennonites or something that I've seen in the zoo. You know, similar ideologies, except a little more lenient towards the cultures of the peoples. But no, they come in and they're like looking at me, and the children are all dressed up in like dresses and suits and stuff. I'm like, this is weird. I assume it's not more weird than like when we have a Santa Claus right before Christmas come in and everybody gets dressed up for them, wearing their fancy little red dresses and slacks, and I don't know. And they're like, oh. You know, sometimes it's a lot of fun to lead people on the ruse of Santa Claus. Of course, Santa Claus is real. Yep. But, I mean, like, it's like, where's Santa Claus? He had to go back to the North Pole. I was like, yeah. Oh, that makes total sense. It's like, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does, because Santa Claus is real. Confirmed. I've seen him with my own 2 eyes. I was really worried I had more than 2 eyes for a second, although then I might be either an ogre or a cyclops or something. Duh. Or maybe I just have a 3rd eye. Maybe I have the all-seeing 3rd eye. Is that my secret? Whoa. Where would you have a 3rd eye, though, nowadays? So, like, most people would, like, cover it up, but don't see a whole lot of people wearing hats. It's especially not professional in the workplace, but then there's also not a whole lot of people with bangs anymore. Not in this day, not in 2015. Although they do exist, but no, they're not all over the place. But then, like, where else do you hide your 3rd eye? If you had the choice of putting a 3rd eye, maybe you hide it in the back of your head like Mom does. But I don't know. Isn't that just life? Hiding your 3rd eye. Maybe your 3rd eye is in your dick? Although that'd be a little weird. Herman the One-Eyed German. I am going 20. I don't get this. I go 20 over. I finally get to go fast when the speed limit's like 55. But then I slow down when it's like 80. And it's like, this is poorly designed and I'm upset. The other thing I was going to talk about is the fact that there's a lot of fucking room for this game to expand in with the rest of the continental U.S. and maybe Alaska and Hawaii. But, like, it's going to take them fucking forever, isn't it? So I'm wondering how much they're going to do. Well, apparently he's stopping for me, which makes him a total idiot. But so if they're going to put Arizona out in a free DLC, and then I assume the rest will be, like, paid DLC. But, like, if they did one a month, if they put out one state a month, that would still take them like little under 4 years of the continental United States. It's like, wow, that's a lot of effort. Maybe they'll even put in fucking Mexico, Canada, I don't know. Maybe we'll just World Truck Simulator. Oh my god, this reminds me of the website where you can track fucking cargo ships. It's so cool. It's like you get to see their name, what country they belong to. It's like, yeah, you get to see them like there's like the main shipping ports. There's so many boats like L.A. and like Saudi Arabia. And, like, he's like, wow. And you see them like up the river. You get to see some pleasure craft too for some reason. But then here's the real value. You can pay like $200 a year or something for a subscription where we need to have our lights on. All right, but then you can like have your own fleet. It's so cool. Except I'm not gonna waste my money on that. But you can like track a fleet. Be like, hey, what's up, girlfriend? This is my boat. I don't know what that was. But you know, I thought it'd be really funny if you like tracked a ship and then sent them like a letter or something. It's almost Valentine's Day, isn't it? I gotta do nothing for that because I'm lonely, but that's okay. Maybe I'll just buy flowers for random people over the internet. That sounds like fun. Just send flowers to their house. They'll never expect a thing. That, of course, I can only do to the people I have the address to, which is not a whole lot, as, you know, I wouldn't trust giving me with people their address. But then, ooh, you see me and you're like, oh my god, this guy's gonna rape me. And I'm like, yep, you got me. You know, I feel like I have a very bright future ahead when me and this bus, man. Like, we know what's up with not being able to go up this hill. But anyway, I feel like I might not have the most hope in the future when I was predicted to become a pedophile. So, if I become a pedophile, I'm very sorry. I have no intentions of becoming a pedophile, but sometimes you just never know. I mean, it's not like oh shit. I saw that guy turn into my lane. I was like, oh fuck, I need to turn. It's like, I don't want to be a pedophile. I have nightmares from fucking Boca no Pico still. God, that was just disturbing. Where is this road? There's the road. No, go forward. Fucking Boca no Pico. Watching that I can only describe as going through the 5 stages of grief. You're like, this is silly. Who would make this? Like, this can't be real. And then it's like, oh shit, this no, it still can't be real. I'm denying this now. No, who the fuck would make this? No one would make this. This is just a cruel joke, a meme by the internet. It's like, oh shit, this is fucking real, isn't it? Holy fuck. This is like the most disturbing thing I've ever seen in my life. This is fucked up in fucking Japan, right? And then it's like, I'm not gonna make it through this. I'm just gonna go take my knife and ritual Sudoku myself, and just to get me out of that nightmare. And then you're like, well, we've still got half an hour left, and it's like, yep, I guess this is happening. Somebody made this, and somebody enjoyed it. Those sick fucks. But hey, in the meantime, we finished a mission. Congratulations, am I right? We almost hit level 7. We made a little bit of money. Every time I think of Boku no Pico, all I can do is shed a single tear, much like a bald eagle. Ooh.